Here are 5 things that can actually fix South Africa, if enough people take them seriously. Not perfectly, not overnight, but meaningfully. These 5 things do not need permission. They do not need elections. They do not need billions of rands. They already exist. The real question is not whether South Africa has solutions. The real question is whether enough South Africans are willing to practice them consistently. Today, we are not starting with what is wrong. We are starting with what works. When people only hear problems, they feel tired and helpless. When people hear solutions, they remember that they still have power. So let us begin. South Africa works best when people take responsibility in their daily lives. Responsibility does not start in parliament or in big offices. It starts at home, at school, at work, and in our communities. It starts with parents guiding their children properly. It starts with learners taking school seriously. It starts with workers doing their jobs honestly, even when no one is watching. It starts with citizens respecting public spaces like schools, clinics, taxis, streets, and parks. We see responsibility every day in nurses who show up early, teachers who prepare lessons despite limited resources, taxi drivers who get people home safely, and small business owners who open their shops every morning. Things improve when responsibility becomes normal. Strong education systems in South Africa are not built in classrooms alone. They are built at home first. A school cannot raise a child on its own. A teacher cannot replace a parent. Education starts long before a child writes their first test. It starts when a child is spoken to with respect, corrected properly, and encouraged to read, ask questions, and try again after failing. When learning is valued at home, schools become stronger. Teachers and parents are partners, not enemies. Education is not only about passing exams. It is about learning how to think, solve problems, and adapt. South Africa also becomes stronger when money moves inside its communities. Local businesses create jobs, teach skills, and keep dignity within communities. Supporting local businesses is not charity. It is common sense. When you buy from a local shop, a local mechanic, or a local service provider, money stays in the community. Trades matter. Practical skills matter. Entrepreneurship matters. Builders, electricians, plumbers, farmers, and technicians all play a role in building the country. When young people see many ways to succeed, hope grows. Citizenship is not noise. Citizenship is participation. Voting is important, but it is not the only responsibility of being South African. Active citizens care about what happens between elections. They report problems, follow up, and protect shared spaces. When people stop caring about broken streetlights, damaged schools, or unsafe areas, decline becomes normal. When people participate, systems improve. Accountability only works when it leads to action. Complaining without follow-up creates noise. Real accountability asks simple questions. What went wrong? Why did it go wrong? How can it be fixed? How do we stop it from happening again? Accountability is not just about punishment. It is about improvement. Now that we have spoken about the solutions, here is the real problem. South Africa does not lack ideas, plans, or capable people. What we often lack is consistency. Responsibility is selective. Education is supported in some homes but not others. Local businesses exist but are often ignored. Citizens care, but many disengage. Accountability is demanded, but follow-up is weak. The problem is not that South Africans do not know what to do. The problem is that we do not always do what we already know. A country struggles when people know the right thing and choose not to practice it consistently. If enough people begin to take responsibility seriously, support education properly, build local economies, practice active citizenship, and demand accountability with action, the country begins to respond. Change does not come from one speech or one moment. It comes from everyday actions repeated by ordinary people. These solutions start today, with each of us where we are. If this video added value, please like it. If you believe in solution-based conversations, subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. Share this with someone who still cares about South Africa. And in the comments, tell us which solution we should focus on next. Thank you for watching.